On today's video, I will be sharing with you the secret of successful relationships. If you want your relationship to be successful, please sit down, grab some popcorn, and let's chat. How are you? Hope you're doing well. If you are dating, if you're married, if you're single, ready to mingle, please, you need to sit down and listen to this. Number one, in every relationship, you need patience. Yes, you need patience. You need to exercise patience when you start dating, when you're single, ready to mingle, when you are in a relationship already. Let's say you're married or you've been married for some years. Please, you need to exercise patience. Patience is a virtue when it comes to dating. You need it if you want your relationship to last, if you want your relationship to be successful, because as we all know, we change with time. Yes, when you start dating, at the start of the relationship, it's all sweet. You all show your strengths, you show the things that you're good at, don't you? But after some time, you start seeing certain things in your partner that you're not happy with. Please exercise patience. Find out from them what is going on, because your partner might be going through something. So instead of shouting, instead of getting all angry with them, find out what they are going through, find out what the problem is, find out why they are changing. And you have to be patient. You have to exercise patience, otherwise you will easily get angry. You will easily get angry. So please exercise patience, find out what is happening, find out what they are going through, because they might be going through something. I remember this friend of mine who was dating this guy, very nice guy at the beginning, but then it got to a point in the relationship where he changed a lot. What was happening to him at the time was because he had an issue at work with his boss, and he changed so much. He became the opposite of what my friend was dating, like when the relationship was new. So she was like, this is not the guy I've been dating. This is a completely new person. But because she had she could sit down and ask him, she had fallen in love with this guy, and she had this virtue of being patient and just exercising patience. She sat the guy down, or they had this conversation, let's put it that way, and the guy explained to her that he was going through a lot at work, and they talked about it, and he had to quit the job because it was too much for him. The stress was too much, and he had to quit the job. They are still together, doing well together, but this only happened because she could sit down, she could put herself together. This aspect of exercising or being patient, worked well for her. She didn't go mad, she didn't shout at him. What she did was she communicated with him. So communication is key to a successful relationship. So please make sure you communicate with your partner when you discover, or when you find out that things are not going on well. Communication is important. Another thing is, you have to be willing to make things work. If you are in a relationship, you have to have the will to make things work, the will to work with your partner, the will to discuss with your partner, the will to find out what they are going through. If things are not moving smoothly in the relationship, you must have that will to push that relationship forward if you want it to work. So the will to make the relationship work is very important. Make sure you talk, you communicate, you find out what your partner is going through, and you, with the will to make things work, you can always work your magic through any situation, you know. So that is the second point. The third point, you have to be able to apologize, you know. Sorry, I know sorry is so hard sometimes to go, you know what, I'm sorry for what I did, I'm sorry for what happened. It's difficult, but you have to learn how to say sorry. Sometimes you just have to say sorry to make peace. Sometimes you might have to say sorry even when you're right. Just go, sorry, I'm sorry for what happened, you know, just to make peace, to clear the air. It's a sign of maturity to say sorry even when you're not at fault, to make the relationship work. You want your relationship to be successful. Sometimes you have to go, you know what, I'm sorry, let's move on. And then at a later date, you can bring it back up and go, you know what, but you know what really happened on Saturday wasn't my fault. And your partner will go, yeah, I understand. They might have been stressed at work. Something might have been wrong. You know, sometimes, you know, people can just be moody for one way or the other, or one reason or the other. And that is why you have to exercise patience. And then sometimes you have to go, I'm sorry. And then at a later date go, but you know what, on Saturday you were wrong. You know, I said sorry because I wanted peace to reign, but it wasn't actually my fault. And most often than not, your partner will go, I'm sorry, I know I was wrong, I was just trying to cover up, or I'm sorry, you know, things happened that way. Please don't go apologizing to a narcissist. Yes, when you start apologizing to a narcissist, sometimes they would use it against you. When you say you're sorry to a narcissist, what they might say to you is, you should be sorry for yourself. Even when you say sorry when it's not your fault, you know, to a narcissist, you're just giving them power. So don't do this, you know. Another thing is to forgive your partner. If they've done something and they go, you know what, I'm sorry, forgive them and move on. Forgive them and move on. Learn to forgive them. Another thing, another gift that you should give yourself is the gift of forgiving your own self. Sometimes we do things we're not proud of. Learn to forgive yourself, because if you don't forgive yourself, you will not be able to move on. So please give yourself that gift to forgive yourself. Another thing is, teach your partner how to treat you. It's very important that you teach your partner how to treat you, you know. And you must learn how to learn. Just learn new things. Learn from your partner. Learn what your partner likes. Learn how your partner wants to be treated. Just learn how to treat each other. It's very important if you want your relationship to be successful. The next thing is repair. Make sure you repair your relationship. When you find cracks, repair it. When you find that there's something wrong somewhere in the relationship, get a needle, get a hammer, put it together, nail it, you know. Or you find nail it, get a thread and needle, sew it, repair your relationship, you know. When it's falling apart, you know, when it's getting damaged, repair it. Repair your relationship and it will work. It will work. Remember, communication is key to every successful relationship. So communicate with your partner effectively. You know, I think that is about it for today. Please make sure you like, share and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Until next time, I'm your girl Cecilia Mbula. Thank you very much and bye bye for now.